Here comes motion.
Pilot Doug Hurley there talking with Wolf as he moves the robotic arm away, along with Mission Specialist Julie Payette, to pull the battery, or pull it away from the battery, rather than having Wolf pull the battery out of it.
Can't see the motion.
Yeah, there's no motion yet. Stand by.
Valio, here it comes straight to you.
First of the new batteries now out of the cargo carrier. You can see the space it left behind. And Mission Specialist Julie Payette and Pilot Doug Hurley have moved the robotic arm and the cargo carrier away out of the, to give the new battery clearance, as Wolf hands it over to Chris Cassidy so that they can repeat the process going back to the P6 they did to get the old battery to its temporary storage, inchworming along the truss a little at a time.
You got it. You'll see it when it's behind the bar. I have it. All right, I'll just be talking to you.
And Dave, look at the fins there.
The fins are good.
Copy.
Just much slower. A fourth that rate. Okay. So now, pitch, stop. Pitch forward a little. Come right to your right. There, now ease forward. Come down an inch. Pitch forward 10 degrees. More, 10 degrees more. Slower in. Up an inch. Left an inch. Ease it forward. Up. Left 2 inches. Mostly left now, only left. Come in, about an inch, a little faster now, you're good. You're just touching the guide, come left, and pitch forward. Forward, pitch forward a lot more. There. Now it should, as you're pushing, it's pitching up. That's what's keeping it there. That should be basically there.
Chris, you do have a 20-pound soft dock. Is that what it felt like?
I don't think we're in the soft dock. We're in the soft dock.
Chris Cassidy working to get that first battery installed into its new home on the P6 solar array. These again are batteries that are used to store energy while the station's in the dark part of its orbit, and the solar array is not able to generate any electricity.
20.6 turns. I counted 19 and a half. And actual torque was 8.2, and there's a green torque light. 17 turns. 3 and 17. Yep. Low torque. It's loaded over here. Battery's free.
We copy, Chris.
Hockey isn't important right now.
Chris, you can go ahead and start pulling it out.
We need a call. We need to take it before we do this.
Go ahead, Aki.
Yeah, Tom, we'd like a glove and gauntlet inspection for Dave whenever it's convenient for you guys.
My gloves and gauntlets are clean. Same here.
Copy.
And that goes for Chris as well for the glove and gauntlet inspection, please.
Complete. Both satisfactory. No change in the gloves. I'm going to get to where I can receive this. I can probably pass it right down to you. On the bottom rail? You bet. Tom, how long till sunset?
And we copy, Tom.
Here, look at this. You're clear. Fins are good. We're going to check them on the other end anyway. Okay. You can't see those prongs sticking up. Huh? Don't. Oh, yeah. On the face. Don't put a set. I see them. I'm going to give it the nearest thing. You ready? Good, Vector. In my hand, give it a little vector. I've got it.
This is Mission Control Houston. We are now 4 hours, 20 minutes into today's spacewalk by Dave Wolf and Chris Cassidy. The two of them are out on the port side of the station's truss, swapping out these batteries that are part of the solar array. So far, they have removed one old battery. They've installed two new ones. They're in the middle of installing the second old one. Just a few minutes ago, Mission Control Houston notified Cassidy and Wolf that the first two that they've installed have checked out okay, so everything looks good on that front. They just did a glove check of the two spacewalkers, and everything looks good there, too. So we will continue to monitor as Dave Wolf and Chris Cassidy work on this second old battery, removing it. Once they get that finished, they will install the third new one. This is Dave Wolf's camera that we're looking at right now as he and Chris Cassidy continue to remove this old battery from out on the end of the station's truss and inch it along into this integrated cargo carrier that you see here. Still watching Dave Wolf's helmet cam here. He is backing out this bolt that he just drove into this old battery that they're trying to assemble onto the integrated cargo carrier. This is Mission Control Houston. Dave Wolf and Chris Cassidy now making their way back into the Quest airlock as they move down the truss structure of the International Space Station. In terms of the batteries, they removed 3 old ones total, installed 2 new ones out of the 4 that were planned. There's 2 more that are planned for the 4th spacewalk of the mission, which is day after tomorrow.
Pretty near.
So the flight planners here in the Mission Control Center will take a look and to find out when these remaining 2 that were planned for this spacewalk will be taken care of, whether that will be on the 4th or 5th spacewalk of this mission. So 3 old ones removed, 2 new ones installed, 2 more to go. This is Mission Control Houston. Both Dave Wolf and Chris Cassidy now at the Quest airlock, getting ready to enter into the airlock, and they will begin the repress process. Once the repress of the airlock begins to take place, that will signal the end of today's spacewalk. But right now the clock's still ticking, 5 hours, 47 minutes. And now the Quest airlock is officially being repressed. That will end today's spacewalk at 5 hours, 59 minutes for an elapsed time. It began this morning at 9:32 a.m. Central Time. It ended at 3:31 p.m. Central Time today. The station's arm being moved around to its overnight park position. The integrated cargo carrier there still attached to it. It will be left there. There were 4 planned to be swapped out today, 4 batteries by Wolf and Cassidy, but due to some higher than expected carbon dioxide levels inside Cassidy's suit, it looked like his lithium hydroxide canister was giving him an issue. It wasn't really a metabolic issue with Cassidy himself. It was more the equipment. The teams here in Houston called off the EVA a little bit early, so Wolf and Cassidy were not able to finish up those last 2 batteries. Getting a good view out on the port side of the International Space Station. At these solar arrays, what you're looking at is this battery that has been temporarily stowed there. This was the first old battery removed earlier today by Dave Wolf and Chris Cassidy. It will remain there until it is moved back to the integrated cargo carrier, where it will join the rest of the old batteries and then put back into Endeavour's payload bay and returned back to Earth at the end of this mission.